everybody! This is Mike Micaityl, as may call me. Welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 3, Tatarigoroshi. The scenes that... The chapter, I meant, not scenes. The chapter that I can never, ever finish because of this fucking guy called Kamita-san. Kun, or whatever you call him. Fucking this guy with his love of sweets. It's a fetish. It's a freaking fetish for sweets. Alright. Enough bullshit. Let's continue on. I do not want to read his lines, but I'm gonna read them anyway. Here we go. I can't hold it anymore. I'll go to Ancient Bar on the way home and make a shortcake into a plaything with anything I want. The girls dress up beautifully just for me. I draw even closer to the trembling maidens, and then one by one, I show them. For everyone I eat, okay, he means my cakes, but he's distracting them as girls. That is messed up. For everyone I eat, I hold my jaw tight. I don't want to use my normal voice for this. Just like this, and appraise the goods. Wonder which one to eat. Please translate girls as cake, alright? Star. Kichikun seems to be talking about cake combination platters. Emphasis mine. As if I'm showing off. I hold my jaw, playing like this. Has there ever been a man, such as this, who would speak so passionately about a single piece of strawberry shortcake? No! No! Because nobody else has a freaking fetish for cakes! Cakes! They're cakes! And this guy has a fetish for them. How? How? People could find a way to get off to about anything. Even cakes. Cakes are not safe. God. When and why? When and why did everyone start making everything into a kink? I know that it didn't just start happening with the internet. The internet just exposed people. People have had these strange interests since the beginning of times. The beginning of evolution. The small molecules that we come from. Yeah, they probably had kinks too. I'm having an existential crisis right now. It's 2 minutes in, and I'm having an existential crisis because of a guy in a game who has a fetish for freaking sweets. Oh my god. Can I get past this part? No. No, I'm gonna interrupt myself every 2 minutes because of how ridiculous this is. No, there has not. There's never been, I say. Such passionate feelings are trying to melt away the stubbornness in Kamita's mind. This kid should stick with baseball. This kid should really stick with baseball. I get that you should be... Wow, okay. I was about to say, I get you should be yourself? But this is going to be the one time I'll say this, but... This guy might need to rethink about himself if this is who he really is. Kamita, I'll say it one more time. Let us win. But that would... Fine. I won't rely on you. I rejected Kamita outright and turned on my heel. Enough! We lost this game! It's over! I don't care about it anymore! Instead, once this game is over, why don't I head down to Antrimore and get all you can eat of gothic lolitas, decorated with, like, western doors and frills and ribbons. Tonight will be the greatest feast I have ever known. Lolitas? All you can eat? Thud! Despite this being the bathroom, Kamita-kun put both of his hands on the floor. I was wrong. What's wrong, Kamita-kun? If you have something to say, then say it. This is the first time I met someone like you. Until now, I always thought something was wrong with me, and I had to have fun secretly. What are you waiting for, you tiny man? I've already said, admitting to your perversion to what separates boys from men. You're a man entitled to pride. Now, reach out your hand and show me how great you really are! Come with me and accept that is our world. Kamita-kun was crying tears of gratitude, unable to speak. That was the moment we exchanged the most zealous handshake the world has ever known. The handshake of the bond of our souls. Ardent, intense, tight, and steadfast. For a long time, it remained that way. It was an enthusiastic handshake, as though we were two brothers, separated at birth, embracing each other tightly as though it would give us back the time we had spent apart. That was the moment the man would pass into the legend for all-you-could-eat so much during Angel Mort's all-you-could-eat dessert day that he was banned from the restaurant. Forevermore was born. He would eventually write in his autobiography that our meeting today was fate. Not that it had anything to do with this. Then, until later. For now, just play the game the way I described it. With just that, I turned on my heel and made to leave the bathroom. But then Kamita-kun stopped me. Wait! Elise, tell me your name. Who? Me? My name is Keiichi Maibara. No. I kinda didn't feel like using my real name. Anyway, I should legitimately use a code name. Just call me K. K? K! Wait! Was that actually an embarrassing name? I left the bathroom behind me at a quick pace, hiding my embarrassment. From what I heard later, I apparently look quite gallant coming out like that. Satoko Keiichi-san, how'd things go? Keiichi Satoko. Negotiation successful. We settled on he and I getting all you could eat dessert at Angel Mort. Leon, no problem, right? You guess for Angel Mort's all you can eat dessert? Roger that. I'll set it up. I'm actually quite interested in how you negotiated with him. They had a really fun talk. I need to get my runner real quick. They had a really fun talk about how delicious dessert is. Probably how. My runner's kind of messed up right now. And Rona, please don't ever. I know you didn't know what happened in there, but oh my god. Ryushiki07, I know you are laughing. You're laughing at the readers right now who had to suffer through that scene. God! After that, the game started again. I entered the batter's box as a pitch hitter in place of Mion, but all the pieces were already in place. The straight pitch whipped by me like a bullet, true to its name. The camera people raised their voices in wonder and clicked their shutters. A sharp pitch as always! He's really going places this summer, isn't he? That glove punch hitter is hitting straight up too. Standing straight up too, huh? But doesn't Kamita-kun look a little strange? It's like he got a cold sweat. I patted my shoulders with my bat, then sneered at him with a relaxed voice. What's wrong, Kamita-kun? Not feeling well today? I couldn't swing at the ball because I was too busy laughing at it. Was that all you got? You little... Next pitch. With the same incredible speed as before, it curved sharply, and it should have thrown off the batter's skill. But Keiichi didn't move at all. He just watched coolly. He don't need any little tricks on a straight pitch, Kamita-kun. Do people fall for those curves a lot? Batters around here, that is. Both the reporters and people watching noticed something strange was here. Was Oishima Kamita, the pitcher who conquered Koshin, losing the mental battle? The next straight pitch had incredible speed again, but it went a little wild. It was a ball! I snorted, not even bothering to get ready for it. Wait, what? Kamita-kun? Scared of going right down the middle? Everyone calls you the best. You better not walk the batter. Shit! The abnormal, unexpected situation spread confusion throughout the reporters. What is he? Who is Keiichi Maibara? How can he be so relaxed when faced with that supreme fastball? He's just bluffing. He knows he can't win. Kamita will never throw a ball that insincere guy like that could hit. No! I don't think it's a bluff! They say at a high level you can see right through others! Kamita is without a doubt one of the best! Which must mean he He can see through to that mysterious man's true value. A really business looking looking guy took off his sunglasses and gazed upon Keiichi. Huh. Is this... Could it be... The idiot pinch hitter who came in cheering on him with a golf club was actually a genius? I'm sure baseball has long since lost its charm for him, and now he's trying to switch over to golf. A genius slugger making a transform into the golf world. What a tremendous loss for baseball! Stop the presses! We're changing up our sports columns! Ball! Now it's a full count! This excessive production was, of course, all being dramatized by Satoko. The big shots constantly had their eyes on Kimidaku. If you were to lose so easily, they knew the match would have to be fixed. Perhaps she wanted this little play of ours to create a mood where it wouldn't be strange for Kimidaku to lose, but... Satoko. Isn't this going a little too far? Do your best now, Keiichi-san! Today, this game, tomorrow, all of baseball! I didn't want any scouts actually coming after me. I'm terrified what will happen when the jig is up. Wait, I can't be making nervous faces right now. Ball! Base on balls! Have you gotten scared, Kimidaku? I thought you were better than this. Kimidaku hung his head, feigned, in fiend dejection. Okay, I did all this according to plan, right? Yeah, well done, Kimidaku. Keep going like this for the next batter. Let's rack this thing up and then... Star. Haha, Star, we'll go all we can eat. Grin. Kimidaku and I exchanged evil smiles. For some reason, there were a lot of camera flashes right then. It seemed like our dear journalist friends took it as two worthy rivals smiling to acknowledge each other's strength. As I throttled over to first base, the camera flashes continued almost to the point where they were annoying. When I got to first base, one of the reporters came over for an interview. During the middle of the game?! Markham, do you plan on selling the Scorpion Kimidaku in Koshin? Things seem like they were about to get too big for me. Maybe I should just be honest and confess that I'm not really into baseball. Koshin? I've never been interested in Japanese baseball. Sorry. Whoa! This man, right from the start, he was always aiming for the world! He might become Japan's first ever big leaguer! What? Conversation was getting fantastically out of hand. I don't care anymore. I'll strike a guts pose for the cameras in desperation. Yes! Keiichi got... Sorry. I punched the microphone. Man, I messed up my headphones. Yes! Keiichi got on base! Just as planned! Next, Satoko-chan is at bat. What would she do? What would she do? Alright then. Time to get that walk-off home run and win it all! Satoko stepped up to the plate, waving the bat around. The reporters couldn't hold back their laughter. Maybe because they'd just seen his battle with me. My Barcoon finally got on base. But now it's all over. I see. So this is why Kimidaku intentionally walked him. He didn't even fight it. He waited for an easier opponent for the final out.
But to avoid a direct confrontation like that, we cannot make light of him. Now can't you, Mibara?
Alright. Come on now, Kimura-san.
You making fun of me? Who do you think I am anyway? No. My Barson was one thing, but you think I'll lose to the likes of you? Whenever this girl stepped on bat, she had swung wildly and missed, striking up every time. This might sound rude, but however much Kimidaku holds back, I don't think she will be able to hit a home run. I could hear the reporters declaring that there was no way for a comeback to happen. Wait, what? Satsuko. She swung wildly and missed every time she stepped up to bat? She swung after the sound had ended, completely mistiming it. could hear the disappointed voices coming from those rooting for Team Izawa. It's only natural. Every single battle struck out. Even worse came to worse. No one get hit. And that's why it didn't sound strange when Kimura-kun said this.
I can't take it seriously with someone like you. I'll give you a chance.
I'll throw the next one slow and underhanded. I'll let you get a hit or two before, so you can go home and brag to mommy. Of course, these lines were all part of the plot too. From out of the corner of his eye, Kimura-kun gives me a look. Was that alright? Yeah, you did great. It looked very natural. Kimura, you're a splendid actor.
No. Compared to you, Kei-san, I'm nothing.
I hate this guy. Even that exchange was seen as heated and enthusiastic by the reporters.
But Kei-san, however slowly I pitch, can this girl really hit it?
Don't worry and throw the ball, just like we planned. I think I got a good idea at how this will turn out. Our exchange was over. Kimura-kun moved from the set position to a pitching stance.
Come then! Throw your merciful pitch! I'll hit a huge home run off of it.
Okay, I'm gonna reread that.
Come then! Throw your merciful pitch! I'll hit a huge home run off of it.
She was struck out every time she was at bat. When I heard that, my vague ideas became firm beliefs. And out of Kimura-kun's hand comes a slow, lazy pitch, as though they were playing catch. No more people will probably be able to hit it. But for Satsuko, who'd been striking out the whole time. Just when people started to think that way, the members of the club realized that it was... Just when people started to think that way, the members of the club had already realized Satoko's trap had begun. It was true. Striking out constantly today has all been lying groundwork for this moment. An act. All to make it feel like Kimura-kun letting off the gas wasn't strange at all. Which meant, in other words, that Satoko...
Whoa! She got it! We gotta go! I don't even need to run, do I?
The super huge home run Satoko hit disappeared over the roof of the school. The reporters lost their words at the sight. And then roars of applause! Despite this being what we anticipated, I can't help but stare in mute amazement at the gorgeous home run. Satoko strutted over to first base.
Come on, what are you doing, Gage-san? Second base is that way.
Satoko, you're really good at baseball. Satoko grinned, showing her fang-like canines in reply. Come to think of it, she played baseball a lot with Tomura-kun and the others during lunch, didn't she? The fact they always invited her to play meant she was by no means bad at all. And you purposely struck out all those times? Since before Kimura-kun even got here? Jeez, really got something for every occasion.
I say this all the time, do I not? I only have one trap. And when everything is about to come to a conclusion, it's enough that I don't even have to worry.
Damn it. It sounded kind of cool. Basically, she was just dragging about hitting the ball. But when Satoko did it, it looked so cool. We crossed home plate in order, me and Satoko, and completed our walk off home run. Our teammates welcomed us back with their blessings.
But Bar-san, that was amazing, totally cool. I never thought it would happen.
Tomura-kun and Okamura-kun praised me. How about that, Tomura-kun, Okamura-kun? I turned things around just fine. Rina thinks you were cool too. Good work.
Ha! It was nothing.
I briskly clapped my hand against Rena's outstretched palm.
Sandro did brilliantly too. She gave us a spectacular ending. Who do you think I am?
Man, can't underestimate her. Satoko Hojo.
Kei-san was great too. Keiso was great too. Winning Kamita over like that.
He is a magician of duplicity.
Rika-chan, I don't think that's a compliment. Oh, really? Only Keiso could have pulled off such a drastic move. I wouldn't have been able to do it myself. I would very much like you to teach me sometime.
If Satoko learned such displays of power, it's terrified to even imagine.
I prefer you didn't mimic me.
After declaring the match over, the umpire came to us.
I forgot he had character art. I forgot that was the doctor character. Oh my god. He scared the living crap out of me. I forgot that he's an important character. See, the whole freaking Kamita thing just messed me up. Like, that dude, that fucked up dude, he messed me up, and I forgot about one of the more important characters in the series, who introduces himself in Chapter 3.
Well, I never... You actually won. I'm shocked.
We said Satoko could hit it, didn't we? You didn't believe us at all!
The umpire scratched his head apologetically and apologized to Satoko, smiling dryly.
And Keiichi-kun was amazing too, wasn't he? Keiichi-kun is actually the most reliable person here.
Well, when I saw him come in with that golf club, I certainly had my doubts, but that breathtaking battle against Kamita-kun had me on the edge of my seat. Right, that breathtaking farce. I quirked a wry smile. Not even the Buddha would have realized while everyone thought this was a fair match. Kamita and I were thinking about our evil dessert-violating ways.
Excuse me, Coach. Remember your promise, do you not?
Yeah, this is... I guess I have no choice.
We did it! We did it! Keiichi-kun, this means we're having a barbecue meetup tomorrow!
Rina clapped her hands, and we all began to dance with joy. Tomita-kun and our other classmates were jumping up and down too. What's this about? A barbecue meetup?
Hey, what on earth are you talking about? We made a promise that if we won today's game, he'd turn us to a barbecue party with all kinds of high-class meats. It wasn't looking good for a while when Kamita-kun appeared, but thanks to Keiichi, we won that privilege!
I see. So that's what this was about. It was certainly not a game we could have lost. Irie's big wallet will be so sad, so sad.
Okay, he is... I think he's Dr. Irie. I can't remember if that's his first name or last name. Yeah, I only remember him as the doctor character, so I don't really remember his name. But Irie sounds familiar.
You're right about that, but I didn't make a promise.
When we eat, we do without any mercy. We need to feed our growing bodies after all. Alright everyone, tomorrow we dine like kings! Yeah!
All the members of the Himizawa fighters raised their fists high up in the air and cheered. Rika-chan was patting the head of the Empire, who was smiling painfully at the alt-kilter remarks. He gave her his head, and looked like he was about to cry. It looked like the price of victory would be pretty big. You beat me. I have no choice, since I promised. Guess I should go shopping for some meat.
Coach, get some grade beef like you promised. We won't forgive you if you buy nothing but vegetables to keep it cheap.
The umpire, whom they were calling Coach, grinned dryly, crestfallen. Umpire? Coach? The uniform he was wearing had Himizawa's fighters on it. Written on it. Oh, he's just not the Empire. He was actually our team's coach!
They were too cheap to buy an Empire.
My Barakun, is that alright? Can I call you that?
Yeah.
This combat wouldn't happen if it were not for you getting on base. Please, come to tomorrow's barbecue. No, besides that, would you consider joining the team? If you were with us, we could dominate the whole prefecture.
Coach, let's leave that aside for now. You should be more worried about your wallet.
Despite the coach being an adult, everyone seemed to get along with him pretty well. Coach, huh? Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Ari, coach of the Mizawa Fighters. He extended his hand to me. I firmly grasped it! With my own reply. I'm Mabara. Nice to meet you. Then the coach took his other hand and began to stroke mine softly. What? What smooth hands you have. Such an error. Come on. Come flipping on! Please, for the love of God, please tell me. He's the doctor character, right? Okay, I do not remember this from the anime. Did they have this scene in the anime? I don't know. Please don't tell me there was a hidden hand fetish he had. Such an ill grain, and you truly take good care of them. Silky smooth.
Wait!
I must strictly instruct our maids to take this good care of the skin as well. Okay, I remember in the anime he was the doctor and slightly perverted. I did not know he was that perverted to this extent. And did they put this part in the anime? I don't remember this! I really need to rewatch it. I don't know. Was this in there? Did the doctor fucking have a hand fetish? Come on! Why are almost all the guys in this game weird? Oishi's the most normal of them all! He's the most normal! He's the most normal fetish-wise. I can understand Playboy. Like, the old man likes Playboy. This guy right here is into hands, while Kamina is into freaking desserts! Come! And punish the bad ones who don't? What the maids? What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? Ah, such velvety hands. I just want to put them to what? The coach's eyes were spellbound, and his illusions floated through his very own original magical universe as he made a supremely satisfied smile. Keiichi's a kid! He's a kid! He's a freaking kid! How do I put this? Who the hell is this guy? I remember him as the doctor. You look so flustered. Our coach is a little strange, but he's really funny, you know? You know? That is sexual harassment! I felt like you couldn't measure him by saying strange or funny. I really didn't think we'd get along. Yeah, wow. They really... Maybe I didn't really pay attention to this while watching the anime if they kept it in. But this is really creepy! Especially for your first introduction! The other self in my mind made a witty retort for some reason. Come on, settle down already! You're making Kichikun uncomfortable! The coach didn't try to take his hands off mine until Satoko hit him with a threefold wash bucket attack, causing him to faint. And you end the chapter! I did not realize. I did
not realize. I did not realize the doctor was this screwed up!
I have a sinking feeling that it's only gonna get worse. Oh god, yep.
It's only gonna get worse.
It was a peaceful lunch break.
What was that?
I just heard something really loud from the hallway. What was it? What was it? We rushed into the hallway, and to our surprise, Coach was there with the water bucket overturned on it.
What are you doing in the school?
Maybe he's doing checkups on kids? Ah! I like this character in the anime, but I don't know about the... okay. Coach! Are you okay? Man, you sure got me. Hello, everyone. Coach greets us, cool and calm.
Okay, at the very least, I can understand hands, but I don't understand the sweets fetish.
What's going on, Coach? You don't come to school very much. Well, I do come here once a week as part of my job. It's been quiet here for a while, but I totally let my guard down. Satoku-chan's little tricks always come when you least expect them. Will you be okay in those clothes? I'm fine. I was taking a nice bath, so this is actually cooling me off.
Oh, I was thinking about taking a nice bath. He wasn't taking a bath in the middle of the school. That would have been more creepy.
You sure are calm, Coach. In fact, you never get mad. It really makes you come off as an adult.
He is an adult. That's what made the last scene even more creepier!
She was right. If I were Coach, I would start running around with a bucket still on my head, looking for her. His adult way of not getting mad at every little child's prank is admirable. Listen, Mabaru-san, with things like this, change your perspective just a little can make it either irritating or pleasant. It's all about how you react to it.
Wow. This guy's actually not that bad other than the whole hand scene.
If there's some secret trick to staying so calm after getting hit in the head with a bucket full of water, then I'm begging you, tell me. For example, let's say there was this old and traditional family, dating back to the Meiji era. Okay. And let's say they had many maids under their employ. He doesn't have a hand fetish! He has a maid fetish! That makes him a little bit more normal!
Other than, well, that whole scene with Keiichi, but at least he has a slightly more normal one. Normal one, not noble one. A normal one. Well, a lot of nobles did have maids, so he... Let's continue on. Let's stop talking. Wow. I've never talked about fetishes like this while playing a video game.
Let's just say they had many maids under their employ. Being in a large house, of course, they have to have all kinds of maids, from the veteran ones to who have turned mean and don't want...
He knows a lot about maids. Okay, I need to get my chair back 1 second. I need to get my chair back. This chair is a heavy chair. Alright, let's start back over.
And let's say they had many maids under their employ. Being such a large house, of course, they have all kinds of maids, from the veteran ones who turned mean and don't want to give up their jobs, to the new ones who are young and full of energy. See, can you imagine that? Yes! Yes! A face filled with dreaming maids and Peachy being adorned with fills and head. The newer maids, with their youthful vitality, giving everything they have to please their master, but the older maids won't allow that to happen. They find fault with everything they do, bullying them and tormenting them all day long. Look, there's so much dust here. Oh, I'm sorry. Do it over. Splash. A bucket falls upside down on the maid. She's soaking wet, and she wants to cry, but she puts on a brave face. Maids!
And thus a fetish is born!
How? I don't get it, but it sounds fun. Maybe Runa should be a maid too.
Ah, geez, stop! You infected Rena! And you, Kei-chan! Don't go getting lost forever in Coach's world! If not for this character trait, Coach would be a good person too!
Got him.
One Satoko Hojo-san sighted. I say, Satoko-chan, what is this? I say, look at all this dust. I say, it's time for you to be punished.
Ah! Nah!
Clutch plucked Satoko up and started giving her a spank.
If she was a maid, that would be a lot worse, but since she's not a maid, it's okay.
Satoko-chan, you're so cute! Satoko can put traps together such brilliant predictions. It's so strange how she can't predict the very end, though. Is it? I think Satoko-chan wanted this to happen.
You're telling me she wanted to get spanked?
Satoko wanted this outcome? What do you mean by that? When she plays pranks on people like this, they always get mad and chase her around. Don't you think it's like a form of communication?
Sounds like a terrible way to communicate.
Don't normal people normally say hello to each other? Oh, Keiichi-kun, have you ever heard of it before? People who play lots of pranks are actually lonely and want...
Oh, I didn't... Man, Rena! Oh my god, my emotions this episode!
People who play pranks are actually lonely and want people to pay attention to them. But I gave a cool smile, laughing abruptly, explained. That's what I mean. If Satoko-chan plays a trick on someone, she wants them to get mad or laugh and chase her. It's kind of like kitty baiting. You softly... Don't you think it's cute?
Wait, oh, it's kind of like a kid.
I read that wrong, I'll apologize. It's like it's kind of like a kitty biting you softly. Don't you think it's cute?
My mind is melted right now from the last parts. I apologize.
They will definitely be surprised right here and jump backwards. So I put it in this spot, it will work for certain.
Satoko, regaling us with the trap philosophy was improving the already brutal trap hell on the mountain. If Rena was right, and her traps were to get people to pay attention to her, then all these traps on this mountain are basically a crystallized form of those feelings. Along with Rika-chan, setting up trap after trap in the mountains. I was waiting for someone to fall for them. But nobody needed to come to this mountain in the first place. Without a doubt, she and Rika-chan had spent a lot of time imagining how victims caught in the traps would react. Satoko, separated for so long from her beloved Nini, Satoshi. With her stubbornness, she never once said that she wanted him to come home. But all the traps sleeping on the mountain told me how Satoko really felt.
Keiichi-san, are you listening?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. What did you say?
All you have to do is pound one nail into the tree trunk like this, and it's already a great trap. If you trip up right here and smack your forehead into it, it will really hurt.
A human hammer pushing a nail into your forehead?
Yeah,
that sounds painful.
If it was someone really evil, this trap could put them to death. I too look so forward to seeing what sort of villain gets caught by it.
Probably Keiichi.
Why do you keep glancing like me at that? Like that?
Are you saying you want me to fall for it? I could be really badly hurt, you know.
Maybe you shouldn't be using this trap.
Is that so? Well, it's true that I can't use traps without love behind them. Then I'll just move the nail here so that the villain already reforms her behavior and won't be caught by it.
Satoko immersed herself in adjusting the nail's position. Traps of love. Huh. Maybe the coach was right. Just by reacting a little differently, everything changes. Come to think of it, maybe you can feel humor and warmth when Satoko traps get you.
All finished! Now it's absolutely perfect where it is! What do you think, Keiichi-san?
Yeah, it's perfect. I hope a villain comes along and gets caught by this trap.
No, of course. It would be better if that didn't happen.
It will be a little painful. I considered coming here sometime and getting caught in it.
Keiichi? That's a dumb idea. That's the dumbest idea I heard, and... I finished this chapter! Oh, I feel so good! After so much interruptions, after so many people dropped this series, I finally finished it! I did it! Suck my dick, Kamina-kun! I finally went past your stupid fetish scenes! Suck it! Fuck you, Kamina! Fuck you! I'm finally done with your chapter and I don't have to deal with this shit for a long time! Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll be continuing Higurashi When They Cry at a faster pace, longer episodes, no more Kamina! Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time! Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time. I'll see you all